Hello, my sports friends. Welcome back to the Spotlight. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. I've just been busy and stuff, but I'm excited to be back and recognize some more athletes who deserve the spotlight for their accomplishments so far over the past week/month. First off, talking about the main sport at hand right now, F1. Max Verstappen claims victory in Qatar, and it's all going to come down to the final race in Abu Dhabi to decide the Drivers' Championship. He was starting at third. He finishes at first, and he's now, after this race, 12 points back of Norris and 4 in front of Piastri. The other two honorable mentions are going to be Sainz, who went from 7th to 3rd. He had a really good race. And then also Sonoda going from 16th to 10th in what will be his last season with the Red Bull. Okay, moving on to the NHL now, and I've had my eye on Jesper Wallstedt the entire past month. He's been absolutely insane. 6 wins, 3 shutouts, a .967 save percentage, and a 1.14 goals against average in the month of November. He led goalies and save percentage. He led goalies in save percentage and goals against average over November. He helped carry Minnesota to an 8-0-2 record in their last 10, with the help, of course, of Phil Gustafsson, probably now solidifying themselves as one of the best goaltending tandems in the league. The only ones who can rival that are probably Blackwood and Wedgwood, in my opinion. He's made himself a very strong candidate for the Calder in this very stacked year, alongside of other people like Schaefer, Demidov, Seneki, and Askarov, who I also gave an honorable mention to. Askarov's been on an absolute tear recently for San Jose, also doing the same stuff as Wallstedt, basically. And then the other honorable mentions I gave to are Brandon Hagel from Tampa Bay Lightning. He's been on an absolute tear, especially on their injury-riddled team right now with so many players out. And then Jason Robertson is also having a very good season, solidifying himself as one of the top American players right now in the league. Okay, hopping now over to the NFL and Week 13. I gave the spotlight to Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. He went 27 for 39. He threw for 320 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns versus the Chiefs. The final score of the game was 31-28, and this just proves that the Chiefs have fallen off, I think. Just kidding. I mean, but yeah, it's not looking good for them this season. The Cowboys, however, are 6-5-1 now in the season. They've won their past 3, but they still have some more to do to make the playoffs. The NFL playoff picture has them at a 17% chance of making the playoffs. The other honorable mentions I gave out are to Ernest Jones IV, who was the cornerstone in Seattle's shutout win versus the Vikings. I think he had like 12 tackles or something. It was kind of insane. And then also Drake May of the Patriots, who's got the Patriots right now, being in contention for the AFC #1 spot. Kind of crazy. Okay, now, last but not least, ending off now on curling, I give the spotlight to Rachel Homan, who played absolutely lights out at this year's Canadian Olympic Curling Trials. She shot 86%, which was first among skips, and she destroyed everyone she played against. She won the final 12-3 versus Black. It was best of 3, but that was game 2. She only lost 1 game all event, and she punches her ticket to her 3rd consecutive Olympic event. The other honorable mentions I wanted to give out were to Brad Jacobs, who also is going to Olympics again, as he had a very close final versus Team Dunstone, and then also to Ian McMillan, the lead of Team Epping. He shot 96%, which is very impressive for a lead. Anyways, that's all. Have a good night. I'm going to bed.